Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Nyx. And we just finished, please forgive me, 2003. What to say about this game? I think... So let's start with the mechanics. I always start with the mechanics. The mechanics is very easy. WASD, and then you press your mouse to interact with things. So it's very, very simple. Very, very basic mechanics. Story-wise, it is actually a little bit of an interesting story with a little bit of twists and turns that I personally was not really prepared for. So basically, what happened was that you go into this apartment, you're a real estate agent, and you go into apartment, you're supposed to fix it for the coming tenants, right? So you go there and you start to investigate, and something weird is happening in this apartment. You don't really understand what, but something weird is happening. And while you're investigating this apartment, there's some scary things happening around you, and some mysterious things are happening, right? So that's kind of an interesting story. It has a little bit of supernatural aspects to it. It has a little bit of scary things and such, which is fine, I think. My problem with this game was that at certain points in the game, you are so lost and you're running around and you need to do triggers to trigger the next event to happen. And it's so difficult sometimes to find these triggers that I did not find it very amusing. There was a lot of times where I actually had to go and search up the actual solution on other videos online. Because I was unable to find out what to do. So I have, it took me such a long time to get through this game. I think it took longer than it should have needed to take. Unfortunately, it took longer than it needed to take. But yeah, it's... I think mechanic-wise, I have nothing to say. It's very simple mechanics. For a walking simulator, that's more than enough. For the story-wise, I think it was quite decent. It has been done before. I actually think the story is okay. It's not the best, most unique story, but I think it's a decent, intricate story, and it's a decent story that keeps me a little bit interested in what's gonna happen. Overall gameplay wise, like I said, I got quite tired of walking around not knowing what to do. I think sometimes there might be time triggers too. I didn't really figure that out, but there's a lot of times we're just running around in a small little space and nothing really happens, and it's really difficult to proceed, which I wasn't very fond of that, to be completely frank. I think this game needs a lot of work. I think there needs to be a lot of more polishment and a lot more, especially with the gameplay of how you play it, how you proceed, how you actually move forward. I have nothing to say about graphics. I have nothing to say about, any of the environments as such, but it needs to be refined when it comes to how do you proceed in the game. Because walking around so long, and first off, in one of the sections, it's almost completely dark and you have no clue how to go through or go forward. And honestly, I'm not even sure how exactly I ended up managing to get to the point where I get the flashlight, because if I understood it correctly, you needed to flush the toilet, because I saw a lot of the games do that. Because as soon as you, or a lot of the videos that I watch, you flush the toilet and then you proceed to get like a trigger in one of the apartments. So I don't know, and that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why is flushing the toilet a trigger for something else? Like, it just didn't make sense. So I don't think I can recommend this game. It wasn't horribly buggy game, but I actually don't think I can recommend it. There was one jump scare that I got scared of, but other than that, I think mostly this game just annoyed me because I had no idea or no clue of how to actually get forward in this game. So I think that's unfortunately going to be a little bit of unfortunately I can't recommend this to other people. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will have a wonderful day. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy it, then well, you're just gonna have to watch me dance awkwardly once again.